Well, thanks for having me, everybody. My name's Rodney Ruwine. To tell you a bit about myself, my father's a dentist. He used to have a business right here in New York, McLaren Center. My grandfather's a dentist, my aunt's a dentist. I have a couple aunts who's dental assistants and hygienists. The reason why I'm here is to persuade you to maintain oral health through dental appliances and give you some proof or maintenance ideas on how to maintain your oral health. The appliances I'm going to be talking about are dentures, ceramic and gold crowns, and bridges. I am a student at Kirkwood Community College studying dental lab technician. I'm pursuing an AAS degree, Associates of Applied Science. I have just completed my first year of a 2-year degree, and I'm going back later in August to continue in my program. The first appliance I'm going to be talking about is complete dentures. For those of you who don't know or unfamiliar, complete dentures is what you get after all the teeth have been extracted on either your mandible, which is shown here in the drawing, or your jaw, or your maxilla, which is the roof or the upper part of your mouth. After the teeth have been extracted, a temporary denture is put in immediately after you've had the teeth extracted. This will be in your mouth until the more permanent denture comes in. As far as oral health goes for a temporary denture, if you have sensitive or infected gums, you can get a soft lining on the acrylic base of the denture that'll help sensitivity. You can even add medicine to help the infection of the gums. Fortunately, this is the biggest concern for temporary dentures. Although temporary dentures are not mandatory, they do play a crucial role in aiding with speech, eating, and appearance. After getting all the teeth extracted, it's typically 5 to 7 doctor visits until you have your final dentures. These visits are very important because of the trying stages. For starters, the dentures, they need to feel very relaxed and comfortable in the mouth. If any of the teeth, or if you feel any high spots, you can get a problem in what's known as your TMJ, or temporomandibular joint, which is also shown in the drawing. That would be what pivots the mandible up and down. These problems are known as TMJDs, temporomandibular joint disorders, or temporomandibular joint diseases, which can in turn lead to possible operations or more doctor's visits. Also, if your dentures feel like they have low spots that are against natural teeth, your natural teeth can become super erupted, which means the tooth begins to almost fall out of the mouth because there's no opposing force from stopping it, which would in turn lead to what's known as malocclusion. Malocclusion is when your teeth don't properly fit together, which can lead to several oral health problems, such as TMJDs, attrition, and abrasion, which can eventually kill the teeth. Other than cleaning dentures regularly, the last major of all oral health concerns is reabsorption, which is the bone below the gums known as the alveolar ridge, which is also shown in the drawing. The alveolar ridge reabsorbs or shrinks after the roots have been extracted from the bone, which continues until something is done about it. This can only be prevented if you receive a more expensive denture that has implants in it. As far as dentures go without implants, there is no stopping the reabsorption. You can only slow it down by wearing your dentures as much as recommended. Moving on from dentures, the next dental prosthetic is ceramic and gold crowns. This appliance, along with every dental prosthetic like dentures, needs to be fit and relaxed in the mouth, with no high or low spots to avoid super eruption, TMJDs, attrition, or abrasion. As far as crowns, or ceramic gold crowns, important areas other than what's already being addressed typically revolve around the gingival margin or where the tooth meets the gum. This is typically up to the doctor to tell, but sometimes doctors do make mistakes too, because they're people just like us. The first thing to be aware of is if the crown feels like it's pushing on the gum. If it does feel like that, that can cause gingivitis or receding gum line or inflammation. The second thing to be aware of is a sort of space between the crown and the prep tooth. This is because if there is a space and contamination gets under there, it's nearly or impossible to be able to clean and can erode or kill the tooth. The final appliance I'd like to talk about are bridges. For those of you who don't know what a bridge is, it's to replace one or more missing teeth that is held on by two prep teeth. The oral health concern on prep teeth are almost identical to crowns, except for a bridge there's an edentulous area, and in the edentulous area it's harder to clean if you have the bridge connected right below to the gum. So what they do is they have a 0.5 to a 1.5 millimeter space so you can get underneath it and clean it. This would be on the tongue side of your bridge, so it still looks very good when you smile. I appreciate everybody for listening to my speech, and I hope my goal of persuading you to maintain oral health was effective. Does anybody have any questions?
Why would you put a bridge in?
A bridge? Well, you would put a bridge in if you had two abutment teeth. Abutment teeth, there would be the prep tooth, would be able to hold it, and it's, instead of getting a complete denture or a partial denture, it would just kind of be easier and less maintenance. Any other questions?
I don't think you told us much about oral hygiene.
Oh, it would be more around the dental lab technician end of it, kind of. I'm not a dentist. I wish I could be. I would like to be a dentist one day, but it's as much as I know. Help you out. But,
Well, you explained it real good, because I have partials.
Yeah.
Up and down.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good day.
Thank you.